Hello, students. Welcome back again. We are still in week 4 for our lesson 2. And the topic for week 4, lesson 2, will be money. You remember under lesson 1, week 4, we ended on the topic work. And we had many discussions under work. You remember? Good. You remember we discussed or explained the meaning of work. You remember we also discussed the types of works that we have. Do you also remember that we had a discussion on the importance of work? Then also we had a discussion also under the benefits of hard work. And you remember under the benefits of hard work, we had a discussion on the various categories of hard work. That is the social benefits of hard work, then the benefits of hard work to a country or a state. Then finally, we also had a discussion on the benefits of hard work to the school. So that was all about work. For this week, we are moving on to another main topic, and that is money. So for week 4, lesson 2, the discussion will begin and it will center on money. So let's move on. The subtopic for money for this week is we will look at the meaning of money and usefulness of money. We will look at the meaning of money and usefulness of money. So that is what one of the subtopics that we will be discussing for week 4, lesson 2. So let's move on. So as we said earlier on, we are looking at the meaning of money. So what is money? What is money? I believe you also have your explanation or your understanding of money. But let's pick this one and look at how it explains money. And under this, we said money is anything accepted as legal tender and used as a medium of exchange for goods and services. Examples are coins and bank notes, that is paper notes. Again, we said money is anything accepted as a legal tender and used as a medium of exchange for goods and services. Examples are coins and bank notes, that is paper notes. So to break it down, coins and paper notes that we all have. I believe you have some coins and some paper notes beside you or by you or at home. Good, you have been using it every day. It is called money. And you realize that when you move to a shop or to a place to buy something, they accept it They accept it because it is a legal tender. It is a legal paper. But we have so many papers around. But those papers or notes cannot be used as money because it does not have certain features that qualifies it to be what? To be money. And that is why those papers that you have, like the paper notes that you have, or your notes that you have, or your newspapers that you have, do not qualify to be called money. But they qualify to be called money because they are legal tenders and they are used for medium of exchange for goods and services. So you realize that you use those monies to buy goods and for your services. So when you move to the hospital or you go to the shop to buy something, you realize that you pay with your money before you can take your goods away or the item away. Good. Let's move on to the next point. Now, on this point, let's talk about usefulness of money. Usefulness of money. Usefulness of money. So, under this point, we look at the usefulness of money. What money can be used for. Let's move on. Number one, money is a motivation to work. Money is a motivation to work. So that is one of the uses of money, or that is one of the usefulness of money. Money motivates us to work. So, for example, you will see that we have teachers who teach you. We teach not only, and I repeat, not only for the teaching's sake, but also because we will be paid at the end of the month. Your parents, that is your fathers and your mothers, they also run their businesses or they also work because sometimes money is involved. Because where they work, they are paid at the end of the month. Or if they are running their own business, when they sell, they make money. So you realize that around the world, people work most of the time because money is involved. So money is a source of motivation. Sometimes you realize that when you do a good work or you're able to carry out a good assignment by your parents or by relatives or colleagues, you realize that sometimes at the end of it all, you are given an amount of what? Of money. Just to do what? To motivate you or to say thank you to you. So one of the uses of money is that money motivates people to work. You would like to grow up to be a nurse or a doctor or a teacher or a musician, not for the sake of being a nurse, but because at the end of the day, you will be paid for working. So because money is involved, that is one of the benefits. Let's move on. Number two, another usefulness of money. Number two, it helps us to acquire our basic needs. It helps us to acquire our basic needs. Again, one of the usefulness of money is to help provide the needs of human beings or mankind. Some of these basic needs are water, food, clothing, shelter, electricity bills, among others. You realize that almost everything, including the few examples that I've given under basic needs, almost everything that we buy or use in this world must be acquired with money. So if you don't have money, you can't buy a car. If you don't have money, you can't rent or even buy a house. If you don't have money, you can't even buy food. If you don't have money, you can't do so many things in this world or around you. So you realize that money helps us to acquire our basic needs. And those basic needs, as I said, is food, shelter, that is accommodation, and other things. So one of the benefits again is to help us, money to help us acquire our basic needs. Let's move on to the next point. Number 3. Money determines the worth and social status of a person. Money determines the worth and social status of a person. For example, when you meet a rich person, you know the rich person is worthy. When you meet a poor person or someone who is in need, that also tells you that the person is in need or poor. What will help you to differentiate or determine the status of that person, who was rich or worthy or who was poor or in need? It is money. So if you meet someone with coming from a very nice house or home, having cars, having factories, having offices, having stores, wearing good clothes, putting on nice perfume, wearing the best of the shoes, that alone tells you the position, that is the status of that person. It tells you that that person is rich. Rich as in what? The use of what? Of money to buy all these things. But if you meet someone who is wearing wretched clothes, very unkempt, and came to you for money or to beg you for money, it tells you that the person is not what? A worthy person or a rich person, but rather the person is in need or poor. So we are saying that one of the usefulness of money is that money helps us to determine the worth and social status of a person. So it is money that will help you to differentiate or to determine the worth of a person in the society. Let's move on to the next point. Number 4. Money is used to promote the work of God or Allah. Money is used to promote the work of God or Allah. Why are we saying so? We are saying so because in the house of God, or at the chapel or church, or at the mosque. After worshiping Allah or as part of worship, offertory is given or collected to run the business of Allah or God. So money is used to promote the work of God. If a church or a religious group is embarking on an evangelism to a particular town, you need money to hire a bus, or even if you have a bus, you need money to buy fuel. The fuel will not be given freely. So you need money to buy fuel. You need money to do posters and other outreach items that you may need for your evangelism. And we use money to do all these things to promote the work of God. So that is why we are saying that money is used to promote the work of God or Allah. Let's move on. Number 5. Money is used to help the poor and needy in society. Money is used to help the poor and needy in society. So one of the benefits or one of the usefulness of money is to help the poor and the needy. So if you have money, please, when you meet the poor or you meet those who are in need, don't hesitate to help them. If you meet people who are in need, if friends who are in need of money comes to you and you have some, you can help them. So the word is if you have some. Note, if you have some of the money, you can help. If you don't have it, don't force yourself. At another time, if you have it, you can give it to them. So that is one of the importance of money. You use the money that you have or God has blessed you with to help the poor and the needy. Let's move on to the next point. Number 6. Money is essential in the growth and development of a nation. Money is essential in the growth and development of a nation. So, one of the uses of money is to help grow and develop a nation. You see that most nations that have developed, like America, money was involved in the construction of roads, that is better and good roads or the best of the roads, in the construction of hospitals, in the construction of schools, police station, in the construction of buying police vehicle, fire service vehicle, in the construction or the use of many things that we want in life. It is money that is used to do that in the country. So money is used to grow and also to develop a country. So any nation that has developed, money was involved. So that is also one of the benefits of the use of money. Number 7. Money is used as medium of exchange for goods and services. Money is used as medium of exchange for goods and services. Again, one of the uses of money is for the exchange of goods and services. So for example, if you are buying from a store or from the market, you need money to pay for that item. You don't need any other things. So many businesses or businesses that are run around the world or between humans are mostly involved or mostly the use of money. So money is used for the exchange of goods and services. So students will take these few points from point 1 to point 7 as some of the benefits or some of the usefulness of money. So finally, we bring our tutorials to an end. I believe you enjoyed the lesson or the tutorials. Good. We shall meet at another time for the lesson under week 5. Keep learning at home. Keep reading on the topic money, and let's meet online for another discussion. Enjoy your week, stay safe, and have a nice time. Bye bye.